Welcome to In the Kitchen with Mama Mel. Today I'm bringing you 3 real-life tips to help you get dinner on the table when you don't feel like cooking, you don't know what you're going to have, or you just don't have a plan. It happens to the best of us. And I have been bringing you some of the dishes that my family loves here on my channel. And I just videoed a lot of other nights of the week too, just trying to get a feel for the video process itself. And I thought, you know what? People need to see the other 2 or 3 nights of the week too, because that's real life. Every night is not a full-fledged recipe straight off Pinterest or a family favorite or something like that. Life is busy. Sometimes we hadn't got to the store. Sometimes we don't know what we want. We didn't plan for the night. The day just got away from us, or we just simply don't feel like standing in the kitchen all night. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm here to tell you, I love to cook for my family. I do. But there's times I just don't feel like it either. So I've got tips, tricks. I want to tell you a little bit about how I stock my pantry and my freezer and that kind of stuff, so that any night of the week I can throw something together. So today you are going to see a couple of meals to be what my kids have referred to over the years as speed food. That means Mom wants to get it done quick, get it cleaned up quick, and move on. Life is too short to spend every night trying to be perfect. It's okay to step out of that kitchen, to do something that's quick, and enjoy that time with your family. There are nights I want to be able to have that time. I want to talk to my husband about his day. My kids are growing up right before my eyes. They've got things that they want to share, and I want to hear them. This amazing thing happens as your kids get older and they turn into teenagers and young adults. They just become such a good friend to you, and I want to spend time with them before they're gone. And yes, the food is important, and I want it to taste good, but the people I share it with are the most important thing. So I hope you'll enjoy today's video. I'm going to give you these 3 tips, so let's just hop right in. Tip number 1 is to keep a pantry and freezer stocked full of items that your family actually likes to eat. This particular meal I'm showing you now, the only thing that I had to actually cook was my cornbread. This was a night where I used all items from my freezer and canned goods from my pantry for this meal. When I'm talking about a dry pantry, I mean things like cornmeal, flour, seasonings, oil, all the things that you would need to help embellish your meals. That includes seasoning packets for things like chili, tacos, fajitas, ranch seasoning, all those types of things that are just going to take plain run-of-the-mill pantry items and take them up a notch. So you want to keep canned goods like canned vegetables, green beans, carrots, and greens are some of the favorite ones that I keep for my family. A lot of them you can already find seasoned. We love one particular box, macaroni and cheese. My daughter loves it. It's a triple cheese and it is yummy. So those are things that I can pull out and put with any meal. Frozen veggies, like you see me use diced onions, diced green peppers in a lot of my recipes. They're quick. Already the work has been done. Fajita mixed vegetables. We love frozen corn on the cob that's frozen, or just the steamable corn that's in the bag. Also things like frozen chicken tenders, the things that are already cooked, like Tyson, or I buy lots of Kroger brand. They have them grilled, already cooked, chicken strips, chicken nuggets, all kinds of things like that. Even just a big frozen pizza There is nothing wrong with that. If you pull that out and throw you a salad on the side, that is a quick, easy meal. There's a reason that the grocery store has aisles of those kind of foods. It's because real people eat that. And if you keep these certain things in your pantry, you could pull a lot of meals together. I like to keep flour tortillas and pre-made pie crust in the freezer and pizza crust. You could pull out a can of pre-cooked chicken breast, some barbecue sauce, a pizza crust, and have some mozzarella cheese and have a barbecue pizza. If you have a frozen pie crust, a bag of frozen mixed vegetables, can of cream of chicken soup, and a can of chicken, you could put together a chicken pot pie. There's all kinds of just quick little things that you can put together if you just have all these ingredients on hand. You can do this with some desserts. If you keep canned peaches, some sugar and flour, milk, you can put together a peach cobbler in a snap. So here you see the vegetables and things that I used for this meal tonight. It came together perfectly. A good old southern dinner of quick pinto beans, cornbread, some macaroni and cheese, a little bit of veggies, some of these honey barbecue boneless chicken nuggets. This leads me to tip number 2, which is keep long-lasting produce on hand and invest in some containers that help keep it fresher longer. You can see this night we are having pre-cooked breaded chicken. That's the only thing I'm cooking that night. I had a huge salad from earlier in the week. I find that Boston bib lettuce holds up good, cucumbers hold up well, bell peppers hold up well, broccoli, even after it's cut, if you store it properly, it can hold up well throughout the week. You can always throw a salad out with anything and it just pulls the meal together. Potatoes are one of the staples in my family. My kids have always loved a baked potato. When you're in a pinch, you can pull a potato out, scrub it up. You can put that thing in the microwave and have a baked potato in 4 minutes. Throw out a baked potato in a salad. Nothing wrong with pulling out your favorite canned soup and putting that with the salad. And this night, my girls wanted fried chicken tender salad. I had made some chili and I froze it. So I pulled what's left over of that chili and I had a salad, potato, and a bowl of chili. So keeping those vegetables that will last, storing them properly, you can put a salad with anything. Leads me to tip number 3 is to cook once and eat twice or even 3 times. Spaghetti sauce you'll see here. This is something that I do chili the same way. I put it in a big freezer bag and I lay it flat on a pan in the freezer until it's frozen solid. Then I can store them up on their side, stacked up, and it doesn't take up much room, and they will thaw out so much quicker. I just put them in the sink full of warm water. I do spaghetti sauce that way. I also store chili that way. Any soups that I make and I want to freeze, I always make extra chili. I always make extra spaghetti sauce. If you make extra chicken casserole, extra lasagna, all of these things you can make extra and freeze them, thaw them out, and then they're ready to go in the oven. I'll just make extra meat if I'm making chicken for dinner. I'll cook some extra, shred it up, put it in a bag, and freeze it. And then I have chicken ready to pull out to make fajitas, to make chicken tacos, to make a chicken pizza if I just want a small chicken casserole or chicken pot pie. All the millions of things that you can do with chicken. A lot of times we'll have Taco Tuesday at the first of the week. Have a little bit of taco meat left over, stick it back in the fridge, and then Friday night pull out some refried beans, some black beans, that extra taco meat, and make you a big pan of nachos. There's so many things that you can cook extra and just use up. This pasta bake that I made this night, we had already eaten out of the spaghetti sauce when I originally made it. Then I froze what was left and made this pasta bake. And you can see how much that made. We even ate off this for lunch, 2 or 3 of us, a number of times this week. So cook once and eat twice. I also encourage you just to sit down and make a list of all the meals that your family enjoys. Ones that take a little prep and the ones that are quick and easy. And think about the ingredients that you need to have on hand and start building a list of things that you need to put in your pantry. So remember these 3 tips. Start a pantry, freezer, and canned foods. Buy produce that's going to have a long shelf life and store it properly. I'll leave you some links below of some really good containers I have. And when possible, cook extra once so you can eat off of it twice. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up so I'll know that you'd like to have more tips and tricks. Leave me a comment down below and let me know how you do your pantry. Let me know what some of your favorite go-to meals are. And I always love to see how people get dinner on the table. So I hope you'll stick around, subscribe to my channel, share it with a friend, and I'll see you in my next video.